Happy 7/7 portal family. So I am trying to sit outside this morning before it gets like it's humid, but it's nice and it's been really kind of weird outside. So I apologize for this if I'm sweaty because it is getting very warm. But I wanted to come on and hit you guys in the morning real quick with just an awareness of why I said yesterday to keep your vibrations so high, because we are in that window of the 7/7 portal as it's July 7th, okay? So it is like one of the highest vibrational spiritual gateways. Like it's when the veil is thinning between physical and spiritual realms, so your intuition is super enhanced, okay? This is how you bring in manifestations and how you can possibly find a more clearer path to your purpose, or where to go with your purpose on your soul's path. We also have Uranus that is in Gemini, so this could be bringing in or attracting more abundance, like kind of upping your game or like life upgrades. So make sure that you are keeping your vibration high and setting your intentions, because that is how you will manifest, okay? Quickly, because the energy is so amplified. What else? This is, a very good time to try to truly stay in touch with your higher self, meaning like listening to your intuition, listening to that inner voice, trusting the communication you have with the divine. Also, it's a 7, right? And we've been seeing tons of 7s lately, so it's divine timing, it's luck, lucky breaks, right? We do have that full moon coming up in Capricorn in 3 days, and that is prompting you to take action, right? So just make sure that you are aware of your intuition, your voice. You're not ignoring it. If you can get outside, like I am, try to get outside to be in nature so you can truly absorb the energy of it. I always like to see the sun in the morning. I don't know, I love the sun, so I feel very calm in the sun. It does make me feel more grounded, so whatever you need to do, but try to get a little bit of time outside. And we do have this full moon coming up, and so I have told you this would be like starting the second week of those I am statements, ridding yourself of self-doubt. Like I did a pre-pull this morning, and it was basically the 8 of Swords reversed, which means you have freed yourself from self-doubt. You've gotten out of the trap, okay? The obstacle was High Priestess. Well, of course, you freed yourself, you freed your mind. They can't use your mind. The obstacle is they can't get into your head, right? And the advice there was to continue staying balanced and grounded. And the outcome was the 6 of Wands with the Empress and the Strength card. And then when I looked at the bottom of the deck, it was the 2 of Swords. So you had the power all along. You were able to trip yourself up or keep going, like it was a test, right? So sometimes, spirit does that. They're sneaky little bastards like that. So because it clicked on me like, oh fuck, it was just a test. It was another test to see if I could wake myself up, right? So your higher self likes to do that. So, and I think maybe the best way to look at it that is, this was a test you implemented. You put that there as like a fail-safe to really test your ability. If that makes any sense? Because just like spirit's sneaky, so are you. So, yeah. Make sure today you're just staying grounded, focusing on what you want to manifest. Not what somebody wants you to manifest, but what you clearly want, setting those intentions, and taking time outside in nature, or just to be able to connect to yourself. So I did another little pre-pull before I started here, and it's really funny. I keep hearing 14, and that's Temperance, so it's on its way. So the overall energy, right, for this collective is this awakening, Hanged Man, and then this is like the vernal equinox. So within a few days, it's time to act now. It's like dark to light, fresh start, awakening in spring, okay? So this is, I really do feel like this coincides with what's going on in the planetary arrangement right now. Ooh, arraignment. Somebody might be getting arraigned today. The obstacle here is somebody that's still in their shadow, that wants to play God, that wants to block things from coming into you, that doesn't want you to have what you know, to have these good things coming in. Why? Because they're not able to attach themselves to you anymore. So they want to block it. Your advice is to just keep going. Okay? Just focus on your future. Look ahead, right? Focus on manifesting. And the outcome is the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Coins. I mean, talk about shining your light, being the you that you were put here to be, right? Okay? And you have the Page of Coins. So you have something that is coming in. Like, you are really tapping into your intuition, your dreamy side, maybe your gifts, like exploring your gifts, like studying and exploring the gifts that you are coming into. And you're working hard on this. So there's some good news coming in here for you. So that, you know, I just wanted to just see here. Yeah, and then look here at the Ten of Cups, okay? You have such beautiful things coming in for you, and this is such a divine time for you to bring those things in, and you're determined enough, right? Oh, the High Priestess, okay? Somebody is determined, and it's this collective. Like, you have got your nose to the grindstone, and that's a beautiful thing, because that's how you're going to bring things in. Now, it's just, you're going to see how the universe works, you know, for you and with you. So, let's see, we'll do another quick pull here. Just make sure I had all my little notes. I didn't want to forget anything. I was making notes, like, just a weird night of sleep, right? It was a weird evening of sleep. So I was making kind of interesting notes as the night was going on. And I wanted to make sure that I got everything. So let me just kind of, it's been really nice to sit outside, but it is getting warm. I just put some bird food out. I got birds here. This morning I had some baby doves. I love my doves, and they coo, they talk. I just absolutely love it. Okay, I promise. Let's get on with the message here. We're gonna do, what did I bring out here? I brought what's the news. So let's just see what's the news. What would be in your, gosh, I am sweating. This is really gross, I'm sorry. What would be in your headlines today? What's the collective's overall energy right at this moment? Yeah, okay. You would become the runner. You are not, it's like the roles have reversed, right? In the past, you would chase after things, right? But now you don't. You just get out. Like, if it's an energy you don't want, you leave it, you run. And then what was once the runner has become the chaser. Now the chaser has become the runner, right? You are getting out. Like, you took the exit ramp to karmic. You took the exit ramp off the karmic bill train. Okay? What's the obstacle here? What's the obstacle to the collective escaping? Yeah, you just were like, I'm done. I'm getting rid of this. Yeah. There's a couple or a group that are literally determined. They are dedicated to trapping you. They don't want you to get away because they're in the victim mentality. All right. What is the advice here for the collective? Yeah, the advice here is just keep running, because these people are codependent as fuck. They are way down, and they have unhealthy attachments to things that don't matter. Or they might have demonic attachments. Take your pick. The advice here is you just get away from it. Yeah, okay? They are still this energy, okay? They are chained to that lower vibration, right? But you are moving forward. You are calling in beautiful things. This says love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. The advice here is to just, you know, pay attention here. Keep focusing on your enlightenment. Outcome. You know, these people are remembering things, but their memory of situations is not accurate. Outcome here, yeah. If you pay attention to this energy, or if you go back, you get pulled back into this. You're done with this, right? You're no longer attracting anything like that. You're calling in higher vibrational energies here, okay? They are fucking stressed out. They're pinching their pennies, but you are saving. You are being on top of things. So final outcome here. If we stay on our path to awakening, to our awokeness, what's the outcome? Yeah. You continue to be this key player in your life, the main character. You're irreplaceable, and you stay in the moment, right? Because that's how you avoid this energy. Because they cannot go here. This energy cannot go here, period. So Spirit really wants you to just stay focused on how you are feeling, tune into your emotion, keep walking in that energy of love, like self-love, right? And that's how you manifest, because you are a pure heart, pure intention, and you know what you want because you're truly listening to your intuition. This Bonnie and Clyde, they don't have any divine connection. There is no intuition. All right, show me more about this Bonnie and Clyde. What's their deal? Why are they so focused on the collective? They're in fucking trouble. They don't know what love is. They are confusing lust for love. They've never been in love. They don't know what love is, okay? They're greedy, materialistic, okay? They are very self-centered. They don't believe in anything other than that they are, they should be able to control and own you is what they think. And they're in trouble. They're facing something maybe you don't even know about, collective. They're in trouble. So I feel, yeah, they're scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. And they're sitting here looking at pictures and recalling things, but their accuracy for memory is terrible because they don't even remember things factually. So don't get involved. They got one thing on their mind, and it is not going the long distance with you. So yeah, you just keep moving right along on that. All right? You keep building and co-creating with this universe and manifesting through this portal, and you will be shocked at what comes into your reality. Okay. We'll put some real tarot here. Not that like Intuit's not, but we'll use some RWS and see. Splitting. Look at you taking control of your life. You have stability. You have a solid foundation at this point because you have mastered yourself. You have mastered yourself. That's pretty fucking phenomenal here. And the universe is fucking going to reward you. Are you fucking kidding me? You built yourself back up from nothing. Self-made, okay? You did this all by yourself. The universe is rewarding you. You reap what you sow, energy. You give what you get. So, let's see. I like how that looks for this. Oh, I just saw the 1111 card. You're going to be very happy. All right. And someone is just going to be forced to sit and watch you celebrate. That might be part of their karma. Yeah. You made it through judgment, okay? You passed. You passed. But now we have maybe a group of people under judgment for celebrating when you were crying in the corner, okay? Make sense? They have no connection to the divine at this point. Yeah, you are going to be very happy. Judgment is also exposing how they tried to keep you in a sad, depressed state. So just how, you got to look at things both ways. Yeah, they're under judgment. I can't make it up. All they did. They were too in their ego. Devil energy. Too in their ego. They're under judgment. You don't get to play God in other people's lives. So the connection between you and this person, you cannot do this. Why would you try to fuck with an Empress's energy? Yeah, there's no connection. All right. What's the overall energy for this beautiful collective on this day, the 7/7 portal? It's getting warm here. Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't think that's you, collective. We got somebody who is not a very nice person. They're sitting in judgment. Not a nice person. Somebody is feeling the effects of you ascending. What's the obstacle here? Like there is a sudden shift, a sudden change for this Queen of Wands in reverse here. Because they were in their ego. It'll do it every single time. They were too in their ego, trying to control you, okay? They tried to shut you down. Yeah, but they underestimated. They underestimated the internal strength that you had. They underestimated the ability you had and who is behind you. So they underestimated you. Now they're going to find out because this is what they wanted. They're not getting it. They're getting a tower. What's the advice here? Probably just don't even look back. Don't pay attention. Leave it unread. Don't feel bad. What's the advice? Yeah. They are going to keep coming, and this is all they've done. The advice here, let them. They're literally tearing this tower down themselves, the tower they built for you. Let them. This is somebody who relentlessly came after you. Recklessly, relentlessly, didn't have the facts, manipulated information, lied, okay? They're not in a good mental state. They are acting, I mean, that's a terrible energy to be in. With the devil, they're very, very much unstable. Unstable in their thought pattern, unstable in their actions, their energy. So just let them. Ignore them. They can't get to you. Any more for advice with this Nine of Swords in reverse? They're losing it all. So whatever blessings they thought they were going to get, those are now being stopped. Delays, stopped, ended. All right, the Chariot in the upright is determination, it's will, it's movement forward. In the reverse, they have no direction, they have no drive, they have no will. Again, what was taken from you is going to be given back. This energy is being halted. I'm hearing it will happen tomorrow. What does it will happen tomorrow mean? Knight of Swords in reverse. Stopped, delayed. You know, what's the outcome for this? Why is this the reading for the, what do we need to know this for? So this is somebody who's not nurturing, not loving. This is somebody who is abusive. This is somebody that tried, they tried to. This is the same reading I got about those people who tried to block everything from you on the winter solstice. They summoned those demons on the winter solstice to create conflict and struggle, right? And loss. So they could get this. But they can't. Look at this. You cannot fuck with the Queen of Cups. The world and the Wheel of Fortune with the Queen of Cups. Collective. Do not pay any mind. Do not look back. Do not fall for any sob story. Do not fall for any apologies. Nothing. Because I am telling you, Source, Creator, Guru, Wisdom, he knows everything they did. Everything. I just got notification on my phone, confirmation. He knows everything they did to leave you out in the cold so they could take victory, and how much they did to strategize and block you. By any means necessary. They just underestimated your determination. They underestimated how you can stick Stick it to them. How you can stand up after every fucking fall. They underestimated your strength, your perseverance. Oh, wait. And your spiritual rank. So now they fucking know. This group, they are in regret because every action they took to steal this blessed, divinely guided new beginning is being called on the carpet. Justice is in the upright here because you collective did things the right way. They now are imbalanced. They are losing everything they are trying to hold on to because you continue to walk away because they didn't understand the internal strength that you had or your ability to read the room. So now they just get to watch you and then sit back and be literally filleted by spirit and source as everything they've done in the dark is exposed. You are going to reap the harvest of your hard work. So everything they did for however long this is, years, decades, it's coming back to you tenfold and quickly. All right? They are under heavy fucking judgment, which is why they want to come back into your energy. And they will say whatever they can say. I love you. Please come back to me. I'm so sorry. Bye. Okay? Nope. We are not buying what you are selling. You can see your way out because I am not going to be drugged down anymore as I split it to the death. Yeah, this energy, it's over. They can't do this to you anymore, collective. No, they cannot. They cannot. All right. Just get some ending messages here. I have the Gemstone Whispers deck. So let's see what that deck has to say. Well, we have happiness at the bottom. Turquoise. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. So let's see. Are there any words of wisdom here? I'm just hearing you are so divinely protected, collective. Yes. Emerald growth. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. You're blossoming. Yeah, you didn't know where you were going when you left the situation, however it resonates, but you left. Because anywhere had to be better than where you were. And magic. Growth and magic. Selenite. Those who not believe in magic will never find it. And truth. It's better to be hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. And you have taken accountability and ownership for everything. You are living in clemency because you don't need them to come and ask for forgiveness. You've already forgiven yourself, okay? And you've forgiven them. Because why? It doesn't do any good to hang on to anger, right? And you're trusting in source. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. And you trust falled with source. And now let source show you, okay? And the ruby. Infinity. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. So that is your reading for the 7/7 portal. Remember, keep your vibrations high. The veil is thinning. Truly listen to your intuition, okay? Trust your guides. Trust how you feel. If you can, get outside in nature because it's beautiful. All right? It's a little warm here. I'm going to go inside because it's hot. But stay grounded. Keep your vibration high. And I will see you later. Enjoy the 7/7 portal. Bye, collective.